Oh yeah, you're listening to Bears in the Cave. Thursday, some fucking date. 9th?
Isn't it? What is it?
10th?
Is it Thursday?
It is fucking Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday,
Right.
October 10th, 2012. I got your back, bro.
I don't need you to get my back. What are you doing? Anyways, you're listening to Bears in the Cave. This is Dirtbag.
Nerd Dick.
Cub Scout.
And I'm Cum Dumpster.
I love how he
CD.
He twists his name tag around. He's like, what are you guys calling me? Cum Dumpster. We'll get back to the why you have that name in a few
Better
minutes.
than nigger tits.
All right, well, let's go ahead and do our introductory shot. I'm assuming you didn't want one because you never want one.
I kind of did, but...
Clear that throat. You're making me feel awkward. You're making me...
Speaking of cum dumpster.
There's some up in there.
Anyways, someone call it.
To a good show.
Whatever this shit is. We just make it up every time. It's different.
Oh, that's terrible.
That one hit me wrong.
Woo. It was kind of a full shot.
It was
Like,
kind of a fool.
like a man.
Anything that comes in a plastic bottle.
Well, we were finishing.
Don't buy it.
Well, our thing is, our little gimmick is that we buy whatever is on sale end cap aisle at the liquor store. And that was just finishing up the bottle that we had last week.
Yeah.
Whiskey Tango is not here.
He's no longer with us.
He's no longer with us. He
R.I.P.
rest in peace. He's taking a nap. He'll be up a little bit later, but he's not with us. But that was kind of like his whole thing. You know, he was in charge of bringing the liquor, and it would just end up being the cheapest fucking shit ever.
Yeah. Oof.
Let's recap on the Facebook page, Bears in the Cave. We went up from 23 to 33 likes within this past week.
Thanks, people.
And what's funny is I was like, I wonder who these people are. And of course I knew who a couple were, but actually 3 were not mutual friends with any of us.
Really?
And
Yeah.
you know what's weird is I wasn't on last week, so I'm starting to think
Yeah,
something.
there's a trend.
Yeah.
So we have to talk to you about your termination of...
Literally gonna edit everything you say out. There's gonna be some weird, awkward shit.
But
we're talking over.
we got 10 likes, and then we had a dislike, or I guess an unlike within the past week. So we're up to 32 likes this week. Thank you everyone for listening and following, or at least just appealing to our egos. And 1 heckler. I would fuck up the audio.
Can I edit this out?
Yeah, I totally fucked that up. My bad. Yeah, we do all the recordings on an application called Record It on my Droid X. Yeah, sponsor. We missed that last week. We had a few sponsors that didn't get called out.
Because I wasn't on.
I know. You and your rickets.
Sponsor.
This show is brought to you in part by Rickets. Turning your ass yellow. But just to recap on that, we have 32 likes and a heckler now, or a hater, I guess, would call it.
Yeah.
On our YouTube. And I'm not even pissed about it. I thought it was kind of funny. I was like, hey, no press is bad press in my eyes. Thanks for fucking listening, dude, chick, whatever you are.
Yeah.
But I want to, if you didn't see it on the Facebook, I want to actually read the comment and get you guys' inputs on it. This character's name is 863 Monster.
Sponsor.
And it says, who in their right fucking mind is going to sit at their computer and listen to you guys talk about the stupidest shit ever? Nobody knows you and no one cares about your rants. You can't stay on topic to save your lives. I know who you guys are, and this is just a little
So
sad.
the other day.
Yeah, don't do it.
I know who you are. Shh. I know who you guys are, and this is just a little sad. If I wanted to waste my time listening to a bunch of pointless shit, I'd listen to 93.3. You can find this comment on the At Least It Wasn't Your Labia Cavecast that we did about 2 weeks ago. And it was just, I don't know how to address this guy. I knew I had to bring it up because I'm not pissed about it. I don't care. Like, he actually brought up some valid concerns.
The first part's
Not to
constructive
mention
criticism.
he talks himself in a circle, or herself, whatever.
I'm assuming herself.
You know,
I could care less.
yeah, I think it's a dude, but what's funny is he said or she said they know us, but they went pretty far out the way to be anonymous.
And on top of that, they said, nobody, quote, nobody knows you and nobody cares about your rants.
You know us. You care. You said it's sad. Well, what's sad? That we're sitting around talking, drinking, having a good time with
Having a good
friends,
time.
or that you're listening saying it's sad?
want
Who's
to-
sad?
I would, if you know us, I would like to cordially invite you to come out to
No.
a Cavecast.
No. That's opening up a fucking can of worms that you don't want to fucking open up.
Apparently, your attitude was so negative that you are uncordially invited to a future Cavecast.
No, it's not that, dude. It's just
So
Yeah.
you said this was the At Least It's Not Your Labia cavecast?
At least it wasn't your labia.
So
cavecast.
what if it was her labia that you knew?
Oh,
Holy shit.
That's a good point. Because, Dirtbag, you and I talked about this, and it was kind of a little funny joke because, I don't really want to go into too much detail about it.
But it's not.
Basically, I got a text from the person who that was. I guess not realizing that we were talking about her, and I don't think I said anything negative because she is a beautiful woman, but it was awkward, an awkward moment, and I thought it had some comedic value to it, so I told
You're
the
talking
story.
about Baby Flap, right?
God damn it.
But no, she's actually super funny and really lighthearted. But I heard she said, "Hey, you guys are pretty funny. It seems like you have a good time doing that, and it suits you." And I was like, "Hey, thanks."
Keep my
I was like,
Baby
"Which
Flap
one did you
out of
listen
it."
to?" And she's like, "Oh, I just kind of skimmed through a couple of them." So I'm hoping she kind of skipped over
Yeah.
that little fucking 5-minute segment about that.
863 Monster.
863. She's like, "What should my YouTube name be?" I'm 863 Monster. Fuck him. I rescind my previous
Well, I
comment.
know we wanted to bring it up, but you could get into an argument with an internet badass and an
Tough guy.
anonymous internet
The keyboard
badass.
tough guy.
Yeah. But as someone much more eloquently put it than I can, so I'm going to quote him, and it's an anonymous internet meme, is you can't feed the cunts. Talking about the trolls. You just can't. So by us doing this, we're feeding the cunts.
I think
and
I like feeding the trolls.
yeah,
But no, I mean,
you keep bringing it up and then it just fucking won't go away.
it's something that every week before we record the Cavecast, I hear in my head when I go back and I edit it. I hear in my head when I listen to it on the way to work to critique because an artist hates their own work. And
But at the same time, this isn't anyone who makes a fuck to any of us, or we would know who the fuck
I
it
agree,
is.
but the
Second
point
of
that I
all,
was like,
shouldn't you reread your shit? Reread it. It makes no goddamn sense. Who in their right mind? You're fucking right, retard. You read it, or you sat there and listened to it. You knew enough that we didn't stay on fucking topic. The whole first half an hour is us talking about what we did on the weekend.
yeah,
There's no way to get off topic, so
and-
you had to get deep into it, you fucking troll.
Well, if you're a reread, you're not going to reread.
that's true. That's a good quote. It's a terrible quote. What am I talking about? Who fucking says reread? But I mean, and I will always jump
Dude,
to our
there's
defense.
Asian people on a roller coaster.
We don't need any defense.
Well, no. The idea I had in my head when I first read that, the first thought I have about staying on topic, I was like, that is a concern of mine, and we've talked about it. But in all seriousness, we steadily burn through 12, 18 pack of beer within an hour and a half, and
Plus, we're not fucking NPR.
yeah, exactly.
I'm not goddamn,
And we're not
Rush
getting paid
Limbaugh.
for this.
I
I'm
don't
sorry
have a
we just-
topic that I do for 5 fucking seconds.
NPR and Rush Limbaugh are on opposite sides of the spectrum.
Yeah, but it's not the content that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's the structure of it. We don't have that.
We don't, and that's how we like it. And it's taken us a few cavecasts to realize that we don't like it. So go back
Suck
and
my dick.
Go back and listen to the Getting to Know Your Bears, and then you will get to know us and about our tomato balls and all the good stuff that we fucked up and done in our
Or
lives.
just kill yourself.
But in our defense, 25% of the bears have a learning disorder. Nerd dick, obviously. 75% of us are alcoholics.
Guilty.
Woo, guilty. And 100% of us have ADD. And I really hope that clears up any confusion that you may have about why we don't stay on topic, because it just doesn't work for us. It's fucking impossible. We've moved on past that.
Yep, and I don't know about you, cunt, but 5 minutes now we've been talking about you, which is one topic.
It's true. We've stayed on topic,
For 5 minutes.
and I don't know whether to say fuck you or thank you, so thuck you. Okay.
Fuck you.
Thuck you.
Thank
bitch.
you. All right,
Thank
anyways,
you.
moving on. We'll edit all that out.
Yeah, we will. Totally gonna edit all that bullshit out. But no, hey, seriously, thanks for listening. Like, in all seriousness, because you obviously listened to at least 30 minutes.
And feel free to comment down below.
Yeah, comment below. You can find us on YouTube. You know where we're at.
If it said 863
It's on your
Chupacabra, I would know it was fucking Greg. But it's not, it's 863
Who?
Monster. Greg.
Greg who? You talking about McNannerbutt?
Mick Nannerbutt, yeah.
McNannerbutt.
Yeah, but people
Our
that
only
listen
fan?
need context because we say Greg every fucking podcast.
Well, that's why I'm segueing it.
All right.
All right, let's do a real quickly recap because I kind of want to move on past it. We had
All
we
right,
had a
I'll
really,
go first. We got drunk. We sat in some hands. We did some dumb shit. We got hurt. We worked a lot. Blah blah blah. The end.
we had
There's
a good
fucking recap.
We had a good week. You and I, we had a good week.
Yeah.
First of all,
Most of it anyway.
Peepaw, you've heard that name before. Peepaw is one of our best friends in the world. He and Meemaw, They're not fucking 912 years old. They're actually younger than us.
They just act like
Don't
it.
call her Meemaw.
But they're getting married.
Every time you say that on this podcast, I'm going to be the one that says don't call her Meemaw because I don't want her mad at me. If for some crazy chance she hears this shit.
It's either that or
Because Peepaw has a Meemaw, like a real Meemaw.
a real Meemaw.
And she doesn't want to be associated with that.
Well, this
Anyway.
isn't a gramophone, so she's not going to hear
Anywho,
it.
moving on past that, we'll have to come up with a new name.
Yeah.
Segue into that one at a later date. But we went to Cigar City for his bachelor party. You know, we got there at what, noon? Our tour was at 1. We had a few beers.
Yep. Delicious beers.
If you were in the Tampa Bay area or Greater Tampa Bay area, that is a wonderful place to go. Even if it's just a chill for fucking
Sponsor.
2 hours.
Yeah. Take the tour. It's fucking $5 plus tax.
You get go ahead.
one beer on the tour.
You get,
Wink, wink.
Yeah, one beer, depending on what time you go on the tour and how drunk the tour guide
And
is.
the tour guide is a fucking badass dude.
Yeah.
He's such a cool dude. So do that shit. They have delicious beers on tap. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, and he was like, hey, normally we don't do this, but we just have a fresh batch of the Maduro brewed. Do you guys want to taste it when it's fresh out? And then Peepaw was immediately, he was like, no, you should wait 12 hours
Yeah.
before you at least sample it. And he goes, taste it and tell me I'm fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Like, this dude was drunk enough at noon to tell us to
Yeah,
taste
it
it
was
and tell
awesome, though.
yeah, it was awesome. It was really good. If you've never had any of their beer, High Life, Maduro,
Yep.
was it Tocobaga?
Tocobaga.
Tocobaga,
Yeah.
that shit is yummy. And there's a lot of local vendors around and bars around that have that now, and here in Bartow.
Yeah.
Good stuff. We went to the World of Beer after that.
Yep.
Oh.
They had all kinds of too much shit.
It sounds like you're going to Disney World, but you're really just going to an outside bar, which
Yeah.
was awesome. Was better. It turned out better than I thought it would.
But
could actually be.
there's too many fucking beers. Like you get confused in there.
Only if you have ADD like us.
That's why I said whenever you were hooking me up with beer, and I was like, just give me what you get me,
Yeah, what the
because
fuck,
I
it
have
doesn't
no
matter.
fucking
Yeah.
clue. There's an L-shaped bar that's 100 yards long
Yeah.
with everything on tap.
Who
Like
fucking knows?
this building is pretty big, in comparison to like it's a normal sized bar, but there's like 17 tables.
Yeah.
And it's all outside, and because they have so many beers on tap, they have to have an entire building for kegs.
Yeah, giant U-shaped bar.
Yeah.
And literally a tap every 2 fucking,
Inches. Yeah, it's right
Jesus.
there. It's good shit though. I had a great time.
Yeah.
And I was hoping McFatty could make it, but he's doing shit right now. He's got family stuff and the school stuff going
Yeah,
on. But
there's always a cunt in everything you do. Whether it's a podcast or going to fucking World of Beers, there's a cunt.
yeah, and to kind of segue into that, McFatty, our producer, picked a fucking fight.
Yeah, he did.
We were drunk at 2 p.m. and picked a fight.
Some fucking douche pipe. He seemed to be by himself. Was sitting at the bar in front of us. We're sitting at tables. We're watching the fucking football game. Well, McFatty's team isn't doing so fucking hot. They might have even lost by that point. And the Gators game was coming on. Well, this guy kept looking fucking back, and our buddy Plex made a comment like, "This fucking guy," just in passing.
He's actually a producer of the show.
Like
Plex.
what the fuck is this guy doing? He just keeps looking in passing, not saying, "Hey, let's go punch him in the face." Woo!
More beer.
Whoa.
So McFatty says, "All right, I've fucking had enough of it," and I'm just laughing him off, going, "Yeah, right, whatever."
And he says, whenever he does it again, I'm going to fucking say
Yeah.
something. And I did the same thing. I laughed him off, said, whatever.
He damn sure did. He starts screaming at him. "What are you looking at, faggot?"
That was his opening phrase.
Yeah.
That was
The
the opening
guy's
drive
like-
of the fight.
The guy turned around. He's like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "You keep looking back here at me and my fucking friends. You're making us uncomfortable. We don't like this shit." And he's like, "Well, how do you know I'm looking at you if you're not looking at me?" He's like, "The TV's right there. I'm trying to watch a game, and all I see is your head turn around. And you keep fucking looking at us." And then he points 2 fingers at him and says, "Here's 2 fucking fingers telling you to turn around and watch the fucking game." Next thing you know, this dude does turn around, but he takes his sunglasses off, his douchebag copper shades. And
I was thinking on that because Nerd Dick right now brought some fucking fake ass toy
They're
looking
not
Oakleys.
fake.
They're fake Oakleys,
Dude,
and
the
we're
Spanish guy at the flea market said that they were
that
real.
bitch was Armenian, motherfucker. Get it right.
Armenian.
But anyways, this dude immediately gets on the phone, and we're a couple counties away, so we're thinking we're gonna get into this fucking brawl. But
Real
it
quick,
just kind of disappeared.
If I can interject from my perspective, my fat ass was ordering chicken wings and fucking potato skins from another restaurant down the road.
Yeah.
I would say I was the most sober because I was the most broke.
Yeah.
So they're like, go get a menu from somewhere, order fucking a bunch of chicken wings, hot as
Yeah,
they can
just
fucking
do
be.
some shit.
So my phone died, so I was taking pictures all day. So I grabbed Plex's phone. I'm placing an order, and I just hear, "What are you looking at, faggot?" So I look up, because needless to say, I'm a faggot. I gotta look up and see why he's talking to me like that. But McFatty's talking to this fucking chump at the bar. I wouldn't say he turned around like a bitch. He kind of met halfway. Like, I'm not going to look at you, but I'm not going to turn all the way around because I'm going to stand my ground right there, sit on my bar stool halfway. And we have a picture of it.
There it is. I told him. I was like, I'm taking a picture of you.
Yeah.
I'm taking a picture of you.
Full disclaimer, Mr. Guy in the blue V-neck at the bar by yourself.
We'll post it.
Like, immediately after McFatty's sleeping in the car, he was so drunk at 2
I was yelling at him because I have no clue where I'm at. He was using his phone as GPS. And I'm like, hey, motherfucker, you're my navigator. How good are you in my truck? You better not be like this on a fucking boat, you know.
Military
asshole.
train.
And all he could say is, stop yelling at me.
Stop yelling at me. All in all, we don't need to really kick this dead horse, but this dude, he got on his phone, as Dirtbag pointed out. By then, I was done ordering my chicken wings, which were fucking yummy. I don't know
They
where we
were
got them
pretty
from.
good.
I told the lady, she answered the phone. She's like, what flavor? I was like, hot as possible. They came out fucking yummy.
Yep, they tasted awesome. The sauce reminded me of a Hooters sauce, but better. They tasted like
It wasn't as thick. It was very.
Hooters wings in like 1996 instead of now when they're all fucking commercial. and
So
shit.
basically,
Yeah.
Wing House.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't. It's been a while since I've been to Wing House.
Yeah, but anyways, it was just funny. The guy got on his phone, started calling, texting. It was like on his phone, like he was calling his boys. So we're like,
Yeah.
we have another. Because we were gonna leave at the halftime of the Gators LSU game,
Yep.
and then meet up at the Ale House. So we were like, we got maybe about an hour and a half before we're out of here. So everybody just be aware of the situation of what's going on. And it was one of those things where
Yeah, it was fine.
it came out fine, but he ended up just leaving like halfway through the game.
The guy looked
Actually,
like he
by
was
Clinton.
in his mid-40s.
No, he wasn't.
I would say maybe 31 tops.
Yeah, he was my age or a few
He didn't
years
have
older
no
than me.
boys. He was at the bar himself drinking.
He had the
Yeah,
age
but
look
he
in his
was-
face, like.
Yeah,
Anyways, dude, it's fucking.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
He has a cunt.
He trolled you.
Just to kind of come back and to me and my weekly recap, I'm gonna start doing a new thing to where I make it to the movie theaters as much as possible, give my own personal review, and I'm not a movie hater. I will try to find the good in a movie, but I watched the movie Looper,
Right.
and
Great movie.
you go into that movie, you're like, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is on the money, and if you've seen the previews, they fucking pimp this dude's face out where he looks like a young version of
That's what I was
Bruce
about to
Willis.
say. On the previews, all I can think is they CGI, especially like the bridge of his nose.
It was
and shit.
special effects. It was no CGI. It was all makeup.
Huh.
Yeah,
they
dude,
said
it looked fucking spot on. And you could tell Joseph Gordon-Levitt went back and watched every Bruce Willis movie because he was doing the eyes right. He was
Did
doing
he
the
say
mouth.
yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker?
No,
Oh.
but he was doing the eyes, like the half squint look,
2 stars.
eyes, eyebrows, mouth, on point, and everything else would just had to be makeup. But it was solid. I would give that movie 80% out of 100, obviously because it's percent.
All right, cups out. I have to interrupt you right now because you've been calling him Justin Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph. Did I say
Joseph?
Justin? If I
I don't
said
know.
Justin, I'm
Joseph.
fucking retarded, but it's Joseph. Thank you for being a cunt because when I edit this, I'm like, fuck this faggot for wanting his voice on my.
I'm taking all that out.
You cum dumpster.
You named me cum dumpster. What do you expect?
Anyways, 80% good, and it was all sequential. It was solid all the way through the movie, and it felt like the last 20% they didn't know what the fuck to do with it because it's time travel.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you end that without fucking
Yeah.
up the whole like space-time
Space-time
continuum?
continuum?
Yeah. Or as Nerd Dick would call it, a paradox universe.
Yeah, because you've already seen yourself. The whole movie is you interacting with yourself.
Well, they were good about that because like it was kind of like Back to the Future, like to where as he did stuff that he knew he could change, Bruce Willis's memory started fading.
right.
So like it would still, and like that was the whole Bruce Willis character point is like, don't fuck up my memories because I'm happy with the way I live my life.
Right.
But I need to tell you this. Anyways, I don't want to spoil it, but it had the weakest ending. Like they were just
No
like,
shit.
you know what, they're gonna be happy with 80%, and
They were jerking each other off.
You know,
That wasn't gay.
it was yeah.
That's how it ends.
But like I wasn't
Like,
upset.
hey, I've always thought if I fuck me, it's just like jerking off. I'm jerking me off,
yeah.
right? And then Bruce Willis was like,
But
fuck
it had-
you.
it had-
Yippee-ki-yay,
It
motherfucker.
had
At
the-
the end, it's Bruce Willis pregnant.
I mean, it had the whole movie, like, and what you find out is, like, it gives you a lot of different perspectives. But, Bruce Willis is the bad guy at some points. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is the bad guy at some points, and then there's a third-party bad guy, like organization.
Which is, I mean, it's the
So-
same character.
Yeah,
Just
but I mean,
different times.
it was good writing, but it got very, very lazy at the end, kind of like Dracula 3000.
Dracula 3000 was a hunk of shit.
Because they actually ran low on their budget and were
I
like,
know.
then about 3/4 of the way the movie through, they had to end it, and then the rest of the movie was just a fucking book. You had
Yeah.
to read the ending,
Yeah.
like it
That
was the
shit
intro to
was
Star Wars.
Insane, dude, and it cuts out of nowhere. I thought I was the only one that ever seen that. Fucking
If
movie.
I'm wrong, if you guys watched this movie, you liked it, and you disagree with the way the movie ending because it did not have good closure, or like one way or the other. It was just they tried to make everyone happy by making it neutral, and I fucking hate that. Don't be a crowd pleaser. Make a fucking solid ending, and if you want to be a crowd pleaser on DVD, make an alternate ending.
Yeah.
I Am Legend.
As much as the end of Mist fucks me up, and I don't like to watch it now.
You'll talk about
I got a son. It didn't try to please the fucking crowd.
No.
It was
Not
what
at
it
all.
was. It went for it, dude.
We hit this movie on Movies 1, Cave, the movie.
I can respect the fuck out
and
of
I
it.
listened to that today, and
You went all in, man.
And I've actually recommended that movie and had at least 5 people watch that movie since our first Cavecast because it brought it fresh to my memory. But go watch The Mist with Thomas Jane and the entire cast from Walking Dead.
Better yet, fucking read it.
Yeah.
And it's Stephen King.
But when I watched it again, I realized that there was 3 characters out of The Mist that were actually main characters in Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on past that. I want to real quickly recap Dirtbag. Did you do anything other than what we've shared together besides work?
Man, no, I left that Saturday with a fucking horrible migraine where I couldn't even look at lights and shit.
I did too.
I think it was that half brewed beer. Because that set me off.
It got you drunk and it fucked your head up.
That shit seemed like it was like 20% or something. It was like...
It was hard,
It tasted delicious, but it gave me the buzz that like 3 steel reserves give me. So I think that ended up fucking me up, dude.
So it had metal shavings in it?
It was like drinking fucking the half-cooked meth.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. And that's a good segue, too, because you hit my point on the head, or hit the nail on the head, my point exactly. Like, I went to a party. I don't want to say I forgot, but I got reminded as soon as I got back in the dumpsters, welcome home party from, I don't want to name the branch of the military that he's in for security reasons, but he's in the military, just got home. What are you on, 2 week?
Coast Guard.
I've got 10 days from now.
He smokes pot in San Diego
so
with the rest of the Coast Guard.
You had a 2 week leave. Okay, so he had about 2 week and 1 day, 15-day leave, whatever. Anyways, so I thought it was
like 200 hours.
His parents live like right down the road from me. I was like, fuck yeah, I feel comfortable driving slightly drunk, actually more hungover because we've been drunk all day. I'd actually hit the hungover point. And so I drove to his mom's house.
Me and Peepaw carried a fucking piano into the sunroom in that place. And those steps have never looked so big. There's only like 4 of them.
Yeah, there's 4.
Goddamn. That fucking piano they bought at auction, man.
Those steps are older than Peepaw times like 5.
Jeez,
so.
that thing broke my balls. And Peepaw's skinny.
Peepaw just turned 26.
Peepaw's skinny as fuck, so I'm sitting there going, God damn it, we need another body on this. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry. I digress.
No, we digressed as a team.
Digress high five.
Team high five. Anywho, so I went over to his mom's house, which is literally like 3 miles?
Yeah, it's right down the
3 miles from here. So I was like, I feel comfortable. It's 8:30. No one's going to think I'm fucking drunk or hungover already. So I drive over there, and then like all the lights are on, but there's only 2 cars in the parking area, driveway, as Americans call it. Dude, I need to eat more before we do these things. Dude. Fucking 1 shot in and 3 beers, and I'm fucking already tipsy. Anywho, so I'm like, the lights are on. It's 8:30. I'll go knock on the door, and his mom answers the door. I was like, hey, where's the party at? Like, hey, and she's like, oh, it's in Lakeland. I'm like, oh, and then I was like, my phone's dead. Can I borrow your phone? So I'm calling him from his mom's phone.
She said, you reek of booze, you piece of shit. Get out of here.
She's not that type of person because she
That's
knows
what she was thinking.
She knows cum dumpster reeks of booze and he's a piece of shit too. So if she can get equal or better, which I have manners, and I tuck in the front of my shirt like a bro.
You want to show off your boner when you talk to her.
It's a very unique relationship that I have with her parents. Like
that was very funny, but we'll skip right by
I have sex with his mom and his dad.
We can
his dad. Anywho, so I borrowed the phone. I call him up and I was like, "Hey, bro, where you at?" And forgetting I'm on his mom's phone. He's like, "Who is this? Who's on my mom's phone?" I'm like, "Oh, hey, yeah, it's Cub Scout, bro." I was like, "Where you at?" And he's like, "I'm in."
Want to play a game?
Do you want to play a game? He's like, and he gives me the address. I'm like. Good God. Long story short, I make it out to the party. Total sausage fest with 2 hotties there. Do you have anything you want to say about the party? Like,
they were legal.
They were legal. One was 18, one was just turned 19.
And anybody with the hot librarian fetish, you're in for a show. Yeah. But we found out later on that night that was not the case.
It was one of those things where
she can't even read. That stupid
Like,
bitch.
Well,
Liar.
as the girls started drinking more, because there was technically only 2 single guys there.
Yeah.
Me and one of our other friends. And it was really awkward, but the funny part about the story is that it was hosted by a gay dude who has not completely come out of the closet to everyone, but we knew.
Right.
And he totally wanted to fuck cum dumpster. Totally. It was open about it. The more he drank, it was like, and he was not flamboyant. He was like,
your shoulders.
you would just think he was just
No,
like
but,
a
hey, bro,
normal,
we
like
should
a normal
fuck.
frat dude. Like, hey,
he was in a fraternity.
Hey,
in a
bro,
fraternity.
we should totally just sword fight and shit.
it was like what you
know?
think college bros would fuck like. They're like, yeah, you like that bitch?
Have you ever seen
Yeah,
Bro
bro.
Rape?
Get it?
No.
So,
Hey, you got foreskin? We could totally doff
It's
right
just
now.
pointed out, if you're in a fraternity,
Hold on, wait. Time out.
we need a timeout.
If you missed that joke,
I'm not explaining it. Google that shit. Wikipedia docking.
is that a
You'll
real
beat
fucking
this
story?
No, docking is a real thing.
When you put your dick in someone else's foreskin.
It's 2
Yes.
dudes. Yeah. They're space docking, dude.
no, I thought space docking was something different.
Okay.
I thought that's when a man or a woman shits in a woman's vagina. I thought that's space docking.
That might be space docking.
There's no
Docking-
airtight sealant on that. What?
Docking
No.
is when 2 dudes and at least one of them is uncircumcised. And
Because
they dock.
what Nerd Dick is trying to say, what he
Does
thought
it
was
make that-
space docking was actually a Alabama pile driver.
Oh,
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
perfect sense.
So.
No, what I was gonna say was the
I-
stuff that fraternity people do anyways is on the borderline gay anyways.
Absolutely.
Like
I'm gonna
the,
spank with a paddle and suck your dick.
And-
But it's initiation, bro.
Yeah, have
it's
I
all
ever,
good.
Have
But
I
don't
ever
worry, I'm
explained
gonna
the bird
call.
bath?
I'm gonna call my dad and all his friends up, so they're all gonna spank you too.
Yeah.
You said, hold on, wait. You
But
said,
then it's 3 years of banging sleuts, so it's cool.
hold on, wait. You
Yeah,
said
but-
you said bird bath, and I
I
want
said bird
to
bath.
let's come back to that in a little
Alright.
bit because we're gonna have a whole segment
Shit
about
for
the
it, dude.
shit that we fucking
Say
say.
it for. I
All
love
right.
bird bath.
Dude, I love it too. That's just funny as fuck. And it's one of those things you would joke about and not think people would do.
No, but when
But-
you're walking through and you see it, you're like, holy fuck, this
I
is
guess
goddamn
fucking
genius.
people do it.
Would this
Um,
be related to the car wash?
It's a dirty sex move, kind of. It's a dirty sexual action. I guess
Yeah.
not really dirty sex.
No
move.
one's getting off, but it's fucking
Um,
hilarious.
But basically, the relationship that Cum Dumpster and I we have is very bromantic. There's no other way to describe it. Like we are basically gay without sex, but
Sweet.
sometimes with sex.
They're gay without sex, but there's
That's how they
been
got his
cum on
nickname.
one another.
Well, we wanted to try to make an internet
More
meme.
like the Amish.
Your beard tickles my balls. Anyways,
Your bald beard tickles my face.
you fucking chipped my tooth this week.
I'm
That's
sorry.
that's part of my weekly recap. You chipped
Well-
my tooth this week, and we wanted to make an internet meme where it was like bros reuniting, the bromance reuniting. Like you haven't seen each other in a long time. It was like a hearty handshake, then a fucking bro hug with the handshake / one hand around the back, and then it turned into him jumping up on my chest like a piggyback ride, but on
Yeah.
the front. And what's funny is his mom took the pictures.
It is pretty gay.
Yeah, I think his parents think we're gay. We're gonna get him getting
Did you
married.
check his oil?
If you
But-
chip a tooth, it's not gay.
When he jumped, yeah, as long as you chip your teeth when you fuck your friends, it's not gay.
Sweet.
But he jumped up, his shoulder hit me right in the chin, and my bottom teeth hit my top teeth and chipped all the back of my fucking 2 front teeth, and I have like a little jagged, like little wave on my front teeth right now, so I need to go to the fucking dentist.
You will never forget me.
Yeah. So anyways,
He sounds fucking happy about it. Yeah.
yeah, it
Fucking
didn't hit the
asshole.
nerve to where it's a chipped tooth. It's like it has like that sharp cold feeling. It's just
Yeah.
annoying. I can feel it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I hate
It'll
it.
go away.
We were talking.
Anyways, knew you in high school. Don't really care. I knew you guys. That
Um,
story sucks.
Cum dumpster. Cum dumpster. Segueing back into why you have the name Cum dumpster.
Indubitably.
There was 3 different occasions I can think of where you have woken up. Are we gonna take a break real quick?
I don't know how long we've been doing it. Pause for station identification.
26 minutes and 20.
Yep.
Actually, it's about 28 minutes right now.
All right. So how long is this story gonna take?
Let's take a break.
Woo!
Enjoy it.
Be right back, 863 Monster.
Be right back, buddy. Hang in there. We'll be right back. Hey, thanks for listening to the Cavecast so far. What we're going to be doing now is Nerd Dick thinks he's a fucking NFL pro, so he's going to be calling out our weekly
More like
schedule.
Savant.
Since this is Wednesday, October 10th, he's going to be calling the game for Thursday, October 11th. Wow.
And no one take these picks and bet money because
Yeah, don't
You
bet
should.
money.
don't come looking at me.
Even though he has been right the majority of the season, I think it's fluky. So we're gonna see if this is fluky.
You don't take from a flat bill and a tank top. It's science.
All right, so Thursday night football this week, October 11th, we have the Steelers playing the Titans. Who's going to win?
The Steelers.
Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger is going to take it home.
Wrong.
Yes.
Dirtbag thinks it's wrong. All right, what do we have for coming up Sunday? First game.
Sunday, October the 14th. First game we have on CBS is the Chiefs versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Kansas City Chiefs versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chiefs.
Really?
Yes.
Wrong.
Really?
Wrong.
The Chiefs have a worse record.
It's
hard to do.
They have a
against
stout
Bucks.
defense, and they also have good receivers. And Bucks secondary sucks, but I'm still picking the Bucks.
I'll pick the Bucks because I'm a fucking fan.
No, you
And
can't.
I'll never bet against them. That's why I don't bet.
You can't bet.
All right. Who's
At-
next?
At the same time, these are all 1 o'clock in the
1
afternoon
o'clock games.
for East Coast. I don't know if we have West Coast fans. on
Spit it
there.
up. All of them.
Colts versus Jets.
Wow. I'm gonna give it to the Jets.
I agree.
Wrong. I'm picking
Is
the
that
hot
if they
hand
have
Andrew Luck, bro.
God Boy playing?
Andrew Luck is slinging the fucking ball right now.
I was going to say Andrew Luck has Tim Tebow beat personally.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, I agree with that. Even though I'm not a Tebow hater,
They
but
just
I agree.
beat a big team last week too, bro. Andrew Luck has got a solid fucking.
I'm going for the underdog, Jets.
Indianapolis.
Okay, what quarterback do you have for the Jets?
What do you mean?
Sanchez is gonna start.
Sanchez or
Oh, yeah, all
Sanchez?
that.
It's gonna be Sanchez.
Even though that fucker,
Sanchez is gonna
like,
start, but
week 5, that dude would look like a fucking piece of shit playing. Like, even last 4 seconds, he fucking tries to throw a screen pass and gets knocked down by J.J. Watt all day. He should have.
JJ Watt.
That is fucking money.
SWAT.
let's do these
J.J.
picks.
Swat, because he should be. Anyways, next pick. 1
Next
o'clock game.
pick, the Bengals versus the Browns.
The Bengals.
How can you pick a winner from that matchup?
The
It's
Bengals.
easily-
It's the
Bengals.
Bengals.
Cleveland is 0-5 right now. There's no
Bengals.
way they're gonna win.
Nerd Dick, say it again.
The Bengals.
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 Okay.
The Bengals.
The Bagels.
Starbucks Bagels. Sesame seed.
Okay. Lions versus Eagles.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Ooh.
I already have my pick.
Me too.
I'm gonna go.
Matt Stafford. You trust him?
He's
I like Megatron, but I'm gonna go Philly. I'm going Lions.
Wrong.
I'm going Lions.
Okay, he's wrong. Okay, next game. This is a no-brainer. Raiders at Falcons.
Ooh,
Falcons.
The Ice and the Falcons.
Oh, goddamn day, Falcons, dude.
Falcons.
Like, those people chump some motherfuckers, dude. I love the Falcons. Like, I hate that they're in our division.
All right, next game, also sort of a no-brainer. The Rams at the Dolphins.
The Dolphins.
The
Because you're
Dolphins.
sentimental.
Wrong.
It's Rams.
I'm picking the Rams.
Dolphins.
It's going to be the Rams, but Dolphins do look more promising this year than they have in a very long
Yeah,
time.
so do the Rams.
This is
Jeff Fisher
an
has a team
upset
for the
game.
Rams.
Reggie Bush. Yeah, their Dolphins are 5th in the
All right, are we in
NFL
the
for
4:30
rushing.
games yet?
Just no.
So,
There's one
no,
more
there's
1
one
o'clock
more 1 p.m. game.
All right, 1 p.m.
The last one is, this one is sort of a toss-up, and I think it depends on your loyalty. It's the
I have it.
Cowboys at the Ravens. Who do you pick?
Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah, I got
Ravens.
Dallas in an upset, man.
I just
Ravens.
want to say, basically, Tony Romo had a bye week the week before. He threw 5 picks.
I'm tired
Yeah.
of the Cowboys making the Bucks
I don't
look
like the
shit,
Romans.
even though they look like shit on
It's
their own.
the Cowgirls versus Ray Lewis.
All right, 4:30.
He had that really inspirational speech on Madden 13. Who do you go with?
It says the Ravens.
Ravens? Okay, so purple beats Cowgirls. All right. 4:05. These are the next games going on. We got the Bills at the Cardinals. Cardinals are undefeated. Oddly enough.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be an offset and go with the Bills.
The Bills.
Aren't the Cardinals in the same Niners like division?
I'm going Arizona. Kevin Cobb is
Cardinals.
something
Wait, no, the
else.
Cardinals they just lost. I called that.
Yeah,
Did they?
still.
They're 4-1. Yeah, they're
All right,
4-1.
well, that might be my
What?
fault. I haven't paid attention this last week.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the Cardinals because I think this loss that I called out last week, last week, I think it's gonna put some fire behind them. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. They're gonna go 5-1.
They're gonna take that shit negatively or just
Yeah.
fucking learn from it.
They're
Anyways,
gonna
next.
get heated.
All right, next one. This depends on actual referees. It's the Patriots at the Seahawks.
Pats.
The Pats. I hate the Pats, but Tom Brady.
That's my
doesn't
upset
win.
is the Seahawks to win over that.
This Tom Brady beat
Interception, touchdown.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, next game. These are the 4:25 games. Giants at 49ers.
My team, 49ers, man, all the way.
49ers. Okay.
I hope so, because my boss was so fucking smug about the Giants. Go ahead. Next
So
one.
Eli fucks up.
Eli's gonna get shut down by Alex Smith and
I
at
picked-
Frank Gore.
I picked the
They're gonna shut him down.
Giants win big games, bro.
All right,
That's
Proof's in the pudding.
4:25 also on Fox. We have the Vikings, which I'm pulling for because they got a Florida State QB against the Redskins.
Christian Pond's a dickhead, but he's gonna like.
It's gonna be a good game.
So-
But I've been watching the Vikings since they beat the 49ers because it really threw me off because I thought the 49ers were gonna shut them down. I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
So,
Me too.
because RG3 has
I
a
agree.
concussion, we don't know if he's playing or not.
Yeah.
So, then the last game, actually, I take that back. Second
He got a
last
concussion when he was playing. Oh, who the fuck was he playing last week?
Game. Well, it was last week. That's the important
Well,
part.
Sunday.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. He got concussed.
Yeah, he
If
did.
you feel a little concussed, you're Johnny Knoxville. You're not NFL QB.
You're not gonna be throwing any good balls.
No. So 8:20 on NBC. We have the Packers at the Texans. Undefeated team.
Texans,
Aaron
man.
Rodgers and Super Bowl
Texans.
champs.
I'm riding Texans
I hope
out.
the Packers take it.
I hope
have
Texans
some, I have
shut
some
'em down.
stock with my older brother and my former roommate Mimo that are huge Packers fan. And I think I don't know, man. They
Texans.
That's a good game to watch.
agreed.
So that's why it's prime time. Then at 8:30, this is Monday Night Football, believe it or not. It's the Broncos at the Chargers.
Broncos.
So does, Manning,
Yeah,
does
Chargers.
he get it together?
Peyton Manning,
or-
man. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. I'll go with
Next
the.
son of a bitch.
Yeah, glass cannon, man. He's a glass cannon.
Last cannon, a cannon is still a cannon until you crack it.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
All right. Well, this has been Nerd Dick's predictions. I hope he fucking has all of them wrong. Alrighty. Well, if you're tuning into this podcast, hope you are continuing to enjoy it, and you hope you enjoyed Nerddictions, the predictions of this Week 6 NFL for 2012. We're gonna be doing some interesting stuff. Hopefully, it's interesting in the next couple weeks. Next week on Wednesday, we are gonna be doing the Battle of the Sexist. So we will have a group of girls versus a group of guys, and questions as to why men do this or why women do that, and explain yourself. So hopefully you're listening in next week too.
So if we're doing guys against girls, does that mean I have to be on the girls' side?
No, it's boys versus girls. It's gonna be fucking petty.
Yeah.
Oh no, and the boys are going to win because if the girls are driving over here, they're going to crash.
That's true.
That's
And not to mention the fact that if the girls open their mouths a little too much, I can beat them up.
But-
no
Yeah.
fucking problem.
Is this
Yeah.
gonna be culinary questions? Is what I want to know.
Culinary questions?
Culinary.
Culinary.
Culinary?
Culinary? Like, cause girls like to cook and get ass fucked at the same time.
I'm the cook in our family. So.
Yeah. So we like to cook and get ass fucked. Alright, anyways, thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Monster. Thank you or fuck you, bitch.
With Nerd Dick, Cub
Ah, my
Scout,
ears are bleeding.
Do it again.
and we're back with Dirtbag, Cub Scout, and Cum Dumpster.
Who are you?
I'm Nerd Dick.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back. No, what's funny is the joke we had a moment ago is we've had a lot of feedback, good, bad, neutral, whatever.
Ugly.
But the
Mostly
most
bad.
common thing is that you need to equalize Nerd Dick's voice and laugh because that shit because that shit's gonna blow up my car speakers. So hopefully this cave cast has a little bit more equalizing so it's not fucking piercing.
And I've been trying really hard to hold
All right, let's
He's
do
been
our.
trying really hard not to talk.
I don't want to make you self-conscious. It's just you have.
No, he's not self-conscious. Trust me.
All right.
If he could find a way to fucking pierce everyone's eardrums with his voice, he would have already done it by now. He's just like he's thinking, "Fuck, where can I go to get a cheap megaphone?"
Here's the fucking metaphor I get, or the symbolism I can use for that. Have you ever seen Mars Attacks, where that fucking song blows up the Martian's head?
Yeah, yeah.
That's Nerd Dick's voice to human ears.
You killed Jack Black.
Yeah.
Oh.
His
And
first
Michael
movie.
J. Fox.
Oh.
No, I think that was Jackal, wasn't it?
First one?
Bruce Willis killed Jack Black in that movie Jackal.
What
Oh,
year
with
Jackal
the
came
the
out?
fucking 50
automated
cal?
sniper rifle.
Yeah, the 50 cal
So
automated.
Jackal came out before Cable Guy?
Yeah, I think so.
And Mars Attacks.
I believe it has. We'll have to.
Viewers, Google that shit
If we're
because we don't
wrong,
know.
if we're wrong, you have internet access, obviously, because you're listening to this, and please correct us.
And comment and tell how
We
big
don't. We
fuck-ups
upload
are.
this shit at the library.
We'll be pretty we'll be pretty sure to if you fucking anything but black and white, just facts. Don't heckle us, because you'll at least get 5 minutes. Please heckle us.
Yeah.
Why did they not heckle us on something obviously fucking retarded about this, which is we know nothing.
We know
We
nothing.
spew so much information.
That's wrong.
That
It's
is such
fucking
bullshit.
wrong.
They didn't even bring that shit up.
Anywho, let's do
Moron.
our welcome back shot.
Welcome back.
I forgot I had a flask.
Cheers. That's so bad.
We left off with, and I hate to steal the show. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm just really excited to have Cum Dumpster back in the fucking.
You're not
and
stealing the show. If I want it, I'll take it back.
you take it
I
back.
could take it.
Take it like a.
I'll take it with my voice.
I think I've already described how I could take it.
It's been 11
if I needed
months.
to.
We mentioned the phrase shotgun cum, and if I had to explain my cum, because cum comes in spurts. Like it's like 1, 2, 3, 6 tonight. That's crazy. That was a bad batch. Obviously, I should have cleared that shit out a long time ago.
Oh, when it's all gray and gross, weird.
I don't know what you're
Wow.
coming. Like you should come semen. That's weird. Whatever you're coming.
You know when it's like green.
I'm coming the goop from Battlestar Galactica base ships.
Is this a kneaded eraser? What the fuck is going on with my dick?
The first instance of a shotgun cum situation was, when you think you're coming on a girl, and it obviously isn't way off, or either that or she fucking tips over like a noob.
Speaking of which, Revenge for the Holocaust, download it from iTunes. Ari Shafir.
I
Sorry,
downloaded
mind.
that.
God,
I loved
so
it.
Good.
There was the second story that I'm going to tell is going to be where you come in for the first time. The first time there was just
I get what you did there.
I just had
Is that a pun?
yes. So I'm not fucking Cum Dumpster. It just happens that he sleeps in my post-coital situation.
It's where he throws my passed out body.
But I was seeing a girl, and this was like years ago, and I guess I
When
missed
he
her.
stopped seeing girl.
When I stopped seeing girls, obviously. Anyways, moving on. I missed her. I must have hit the sheets, but it was just a pile of dried cum, like all over my sheets. And he was it was a party, and it was at my house, so I took her upstairs, and then that was it. And he was like passing out on in a chair. Cum Dumpster was passing out in a chair, drunk. So I went down and got him, kind of did the whole put your arm on my shoulder, I'm gonna take you upstairs, and I just laid him down.
Oh, you fucking Lancelot.
Just laid him down. And as we mentioned in our last cave cast, which is Give Me a Bloner.
Fucking laying them down on a bed of roses, you goddamn Lancelot faggot. You're coming to the aid of the fucking damsel in distress.
I was so
over here.
confused, but I had
Better roses that squiggles all over you.
Not dark brown, but I would say like a light brown color sheets, almost like a little darker than tan.
They contrast semen very well.
The contrast semen was.
Everyone knows if you're fucking light colored sheets, bro.
Yeah.
You just gotta do
It's
it.
science.
So.
My mom slipped up and told me that.
Oh.
It was so fucking awkward. When I was 17, I had blue sheets and a blue comforter. And it just in passing, she was like, "Hey, you should probably get light colored sheets." And then I was like, "Why?" And she's like, "Oh, never mind." And I thought about it, and I was like, "This is goddamn brilliant."
I sweat a lot when I sleep.
Yeah.
Try to get yellow sheets.
That way it can stay. You never have to wash them.
Oh, that's why
even
Cubs-
after it's yellowed on
That's
there.
why
You
Cub
just-
There's
Scout
piss.
has brown sheets.
Yeah, so I have the most contrasting semen revealing sheets ever. But I woke him up the next day. I was like, "Yo, dude, if we wait any longer, we're not gonna be able to get fucking our steak bagels." So I woke him up and I was like,
It's a
"What the
nice
fuck?"
treat in the
And
morning.
I'm like looking at it. I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" Like looking at the sheets, and it was a huge. It looked like someone rubbed Krispy Kreme donuts all over the fucking bed, right next to his face.
Oh.
And then he looks over and screams. Like it was actually high pitched scream. It was like he was terrified of like how much cum there was.
It covered a queen size mattress.
Your face was in it. I
Hey man, I still try to get laid every now and then. Don't be fucking giving away the ghost. Don't give away my ghost.
You just scared every bitch away. She's like, "Fuck, man, I can deal with a little bit filling up my belly button." But
All right, so this guy has a little dick, a big belly, and fucking lots of semen.
and
What are
it's-
tomato balls?
I can see what you're
But
saying.
he looked at it and he goes, "Ah!" Like the screams, and I was like, and as soon as he screamed, I was like, he knows that's cum. I should probably come to the realization that I missed her last night.
Yep, I'm changing your moniker from Cub Scout to
Cum Scout.
Slimer. You're
Cum
Slimer from fucking Ghostbusters. You're fucking albino Slimer.
The second story, we actually touched on this on the same cave cast. Give Me a Bloner. I semen on the bed. I guess it must have oozed out of her because this girl that was on the pill, so I would come in her. Like, just fuck it, dude. I don't like pulling out if I know that there's.
Yeah, if you don't got to. Fuck.
Yeah, if I don't got to. It takes away the height of your orgasm as a man. Like,
I don't know.
I haven't
dude.
been pulled out in like 8 years.
There's sometimes.
Imagine-
sometimes when a good pull out, you pull it out and then you just rapidly jerk it and blast because you get that one stray fucking bullet that always tends to go
Disappears.
towards her fucking.
It's always
eye.
a second spurt too.
It
Always
either
a
hits
second
her in the
spurt.
fucking eye or it goes somewhere unbeknownst
never
to
find
anyone.
it.
You'll find it in
You'll
spring
ne-
cleaning.
You'll never find it.
As fun as cream pie is, it doesn't beat an angry pirate.
Ugh. It doesn't.
If you don't know what an angry pirate is,
Google
look it
it.
up. Yeah.
Urban Dictionary.
Anywho, we touched on again. Give me a boner.
I had a story.
We talked about the
but I'm
episode
really
where
not gonna tell it.
where the second time I noticed he was sleeping in my cum.
This seems to be a trend here.
This is the part where Super Troopers, where they open the door gate.
That was the second time I had crabs.
The second time he slept in my cup.
So the second time, cum dump. That's why he's cum dumpster, because he religiously sleeps in cum like he fucking knows where it's at. He's like, I'm gonna sleep right here on this pile of
He's like a
warm
Basset
goodness.
Hound.
Jesus
cum.
Christ.
You made me inhale my spit weird.
Second time this has happened tonight.
I like
Yeah,
fabric
problem.
with the properties of ceramic tile.
If you want to know the full details, go back to our last week's pod or Cavecast.
What's the thread count on this?
If you want to know the full details, just get a black light.
Probably
and put it on
300.
the cum dumpster.
And wear goggles.
Anyways, he woke up. I took a picture of it. I sent it to him. He was like, "I'm in the sun. I can't see what this picture is." I was like, "Well, just look at it later and call me." And he says, "Hey, did I drool that entire pile of dried spit and drool all over your bed?" And I was like, "Nah, nigga, you were sleeping in my cum." and then I get a response back. It's A-H-H-H-H-H-H with an exclamation mark. And I was like, I'm assuming it was the same exact scream he had the first time.
Yeah.
Was ah, you know, like he was just.
I don't know, dude. I think we should develop a new YouTube TV show called Blacklight Buddies. We just follow these two chuckle fucks around.
Where they come on each other.
Which one's gonna sleep in the cum tonight? Oh, it's always the same one.
It's always fucking cum dumpster. I'm not cum scout. He's cum dumpster.
Again, you guys, I hate sleeping in your cum.
The
All
third
for the
one.
show, for the show. It's content.
the show.
The third one was fucking this last Saturday. But after the party, I brought him back home, drunk as shit, passed out in the car, helped him get into my guest room, which, funny enough, tie back in, Whiskey Tango has been sleeping in whenever we do our cave cast. So he'll sleep in there, and he has my laptop.
He's a fucking vagrant.
So there's a laptop.
I don't have your laptop.
And a
He does.
I couldn't work a door.
yeah, it's true. I had to open the door. Anywho, Whiskey Tango has been sleeping in there, I would say, one night a week for a while now, and it's been kind of delayed. But one of my friends was over, and I like my fucking house cold as shit, and I have 2 fans going on in my room because I'm a fat piece of shit. And so my friend was like, "Hey, it's cold in here. Can you grab me a blanket?" So I was like, "I'll go get the blanket out of the guest room because it doesn't smell like my balls because I fucking cuddle on that shit. And plus I have a Snuggie, and I don't want to know I have a Snuggie.
You got
I
a
sleep
snuggie.
He has a Snuggie.
It was a gag gift, but I love it.
I
And
like to wear it backwards.
you have a robe.
Just a bathrobe.
You have a bath. You have a long bathrobe.
With my feet, I put my feet through there.
Oh.
And I put my bunny slippers on top.
Oh, it's so nice.
Anywho, I hand my friend the sheet or the down comforter, and she's like, "Why is there fucking cum on this comforter?" And I was like,
Oh my
"I don't know.
God.
I have not used that comforter since I've last used it like 4, 5, 6 months ago, and I've washed it." So my only assumption is that Whiskey Tango has been jerking off in my guest room, like every time he fucking stays the night, and just had a misfire and had a couple PC spurts like hit the.
And cum dumpster happened to sleep in it.
See what happened, Suicide Girls?
And then cum dumpster. It was like,
Or what's her name?
I'm comfy as
Vodka
shit.
Girls? Sorry, they probably got offended right there.
What'd you call
The
them?
vodka Suicide Girls. But the Vodka Girls, he stays up all night chatting with these fucks on the internet. And
Webcam in. showing
jerks off, you
titties.
motherfuckers.
And I hope the vodka girl that was on Skype with him at the time was like, that was me. That's my stray cum. That's my
Hey,
stray.
cum dumpster.
That landed on my body.
Yeah, he shot at the computer, which is all. Oh my god, that reminds me of another story.
And I sweat in my
You're like an
sleep,
old
so
man.
uncoagulated.
Oh,
landed on me.
that brings me back. The laptop I had prior to this current laptop, and you're laughing because you know Droopy Cock, my roommate, and Nerd Dick is my cousin by fucking and kids
And penises.
and penis cousins.
That
Wait.
probably doesn't
Hang
go on.
Time out. Hang tight on those thoughts, guys. The laptop I had before this current laptop, I got it back after about a year of not having it because we were all playing WoW, and we decided to be.
Faggot.
Yeah, I was like, I have a desktop, so yes, Nerd Dick, you can borrow my laptop, and then I guess he had it for 6 to 8 months, and then it went to my roommate Droopy Cock. And I got it back, and there was obvious cum stains all over the keyboard. Those little white circles, you get on your desk.
I have them on my laptop now.
Yeah.
I got long arms.
No, dude, the funniest part of the story is I was like, let me at least plug it in to see if it works. I plugged it in. This fucking laptop. No. It was worse. It instantly caught on fire. I was like, there is so much cum in this motherboard. There is so much cum in this motherboard that my fucking laptop caught on fire. I'm panicking, like because it's an electrical fire.
Hello,
So
Cub Scout.
the first thing.
What are you doing, Cub Scout? I am your android child.
Oh,
Why would you just pass me on to your friends? I've been faithful for the last 3
For some
years.
reason-
Don't do this to me, Dave.
For some reason, you
Their
see
cum
cum dumpster go flying
has
across the
brought
room,
me
wanting to lay
alive.
on it.
Yeah, the way I put the fire out, I called cum dumpster. I was like, come over, and he fucking dove on it like a fucking brother
Face
champ.
first.
Face first.
I'll put that cum out.
I'll put that cum out. It should not be on fire. Well, let me check our time real quick.
We'll edit this out.
Yeah. All right, so we have about.
Let me just say, the fact that I haven't woken up on fire is a miracle.
Yeah, with all the cum you put, it's spontaneous combustion. Yes, for fucking full circle jokes. All right, so we got about 16 minutes.
More cum jokes.
What else can we fucking?
Keep 'em
Where
coming.
we
Keep them coming.
we're not very cue card based now, are we?
I want to try. Actually, you know, better yet, we have a weekly recap about yours and I conversation. Come dumpster. And again, hate to fucking steal the limelight, but he's only back for a week. But I told a story about how I got a picture from a girl like this while back, and you asked me.
Now.
Yeah, because I get pictures of guys now. Fuck you. Anyways,
It
I got a
always
picture of a
goes back
girl
You
like.
make it so easy.
Like after I fell asleep, it was like late night texting, kind of drunk, and I get a picture, and I got it the next morning, and it didn't do anything for me the next morning because I'm fucking irritated. I'm not a morning person. I was like, I want my fucking.
You don't like to jerk off in the morning?
If I have a bad batch, yeah.
Oh no.
Bad
Any
batch
kind of
all
bad
day.
batch, good batch, no batch.
Any kind of
Dude,
batch is better
I'm a
than no
fucking
batch.
nighttime creeper, dude. Like if you could see the motions I'm doing right now, dude, I'm a goddamn psycho during
I'll
the night.
jerk off at 2 o'clock in the
No,
morning and
I
wake up
feel
at
you,
5.
But I came up with
jerk
the
off
term.
again.
The
I don't
best
give
way
a
to
fuck.
the best way to explain my sexual situation is gargoyle. Like I'm asleep during the day. You just leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to see your tits. I don't want to see your puss. Whatever. I don't. But as soon as the sun goes down, I
I knew
fucking
you
wake
were
up.
fucking gay.
Yeah. I'm not a daytime sex person. Like I like nighttime being drunk, and I don't care if you're fat.
Whatever, dude. It's just like watching a fucking Ruby Tuesdays commercial. At breakfast time, I don't want to eat that big ass fucking hamburger, but goddamn does it look good. So during the fucking day, I'm gonna look at tits and ass even if I fuck at night.
I want to come to Cub Scouts' defense because I'm exactly like you after I come.
Yeah, that's after you come.
But not in the morning.
After you come, you could give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm like,
Well,
I
first
want
of
a
all,
sandwich.
go the fuck away.
Like how long does the post come like last? Like 12
30
hours?
minutes.
No,
12 hours?
no, absolutely not. Not if
30
you're a
minutes,
man.
45 if
talking
you're
about?
old and
Hold on, let
boring.
me get my man card. You can take that shit out of my
Yeah,
wallet right
after
now.
you come, you get about an hour, and then you could probably come again.
It depends on the female.
It's science.
Sometimes you come to your realization and was like, hey, you gotta go.
Well,
That's
then,
how I am.
Mom, you
tell
gotta
them
get the
gotta
fuck
go.
out of here.
But
What
then-
kind of realization do you come to?
The cum realization. Anywho.
Cum dumpster.
Anyways, I was explaining to him like how I perceive my whole sexual experience
Right.
in life is I will every now and then if I had a good night, if I'm staying with a chick and I have a good night having sex, I'll wake up still horny the next morning.
Alright.
Still thinking about it. But on a normal day, I just don't want to. I don't care to receive your fucking
Unless it's
body.
good.
Right, you're a shittily animated TV show on the WB.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm Smallville.
No.
And that's in more ways than
Yep.
one.
Smallville wasn't animated.
Think back to 1998.
Cocksmoker.
God, smoker. Because I came up with the term. I was like, yeah, I'm kind of like a gargoyle. When the sun goes down, I fucking turn into it's like Dr. Cub Scout, Mr. Hyde, whatever
When
it may
the sun comes up, I kill people.
So here's a quick question: are you like
That
a
must be
gargoyle
dumb.
in the fact that during the day you rock hard, but flip flopped?
be. Flip flopped.
So you're.
It's the idea that
you're
I
an
c-
opposite gargoyle.
I'm an apple-goyle. Apple-goyle.
All right, I need to make an addendum to something we previously had said. 50% of this podcast is retarded.
Yeah, come dumpster, get your shit together.
We acknowledge
No.
this.
Not him.
But I said the term gargoyle, and it sparked a story that you had about a funny sex move, or a funny sex prank, kind of like a bat wing or a goat. I guess in the division of military that he's in, when they're in basic camp, they have a sex prank, but it's called a gargoyle. And explain it to me.
Long story short, it's a group of guys who are segregated from any sort of female for 2 to 3 months, shall we say. So weird shit happens when you have a big group of guys who haven't had any in a while. And, with group showers.
This is long
group
story
beds,
long.
all that.
I need it shorter.
Okay, short story short. When lights go out right after you showered and everything, we've got these lockers that you can stand up on. So you're always going to have that one guy who always likes to fuck with you. He's going to hop up there with, maybe a towel on if you're lucky. And he's just going to pop a squat in front of your locker
my
at the
God.
foot of your bed. And so you're just going through your shit at night. Then all of a sudden you look up.
Let me stop you. You're painting this picture fucking horribly, terribly. And I love
get
it.
it.
I love you.
I get it.
But the lockers are above your head.
Yeah.
And all right.
Most lockers are.
You basically
Yep.
you stand on top of it and squat down
Naked.
and stand motionless so you're not attracting attention, and then you wait for the person who's
In a
underneath you
gargoyle pose.
to realize that
Yeah.
your fucking nuts are in their face.
Yeah, you're stuck.
Yeah.
I like it.
I
And then
thought it
you
was
jump
fun.
down and say, aristocrats.
Do magic.
Yeah, you
fingers.
got to do the magic fingers.
We'll come back to your Skyping in a moment. But
Skyping is
bird
a much
bath.
better story.
Bird bath. Bird bath.
I was at USF hanging out with a bunch of frat kids or rugby kids. It depends on the night. And we had a deal where we would get 2 kegs, and when we ran out, we would just walk with rugby players and football players in a circle to the next party and just walk in the party, steal the fucking keg, and no one would say anything because they were scared of big black people. And I somehow got into this group, and it was fucking awesome. So we proceeded to walk, and they were doing some fraternity hazing at a certain place. Sorority hazing.
Sorority hazing, yeah.
And there was the alpha male of the party was the bird bath. So the term of the night is bird bath. They have girls in a line, and if they fuck up in any way, any kind of party foul, anything, whether it be playing beer pong and spilling the beer or anything, they had to do the bird bath. A dude would stand motionless, it's almost like a bat wing, pulling his ball skin out to make a bowl. And they'd fill it up with liquor, and the girl would have to get on her hands and knees and lop it out of the fucking ball sack ball. So it's basically he made a bird bath for these bitches. And we walked and we're carrying other people's kegs, and we had to put them down and just sit there and watch. What the fuck? This girl is she's drinking from a dog bowl. Her tongue, it's awkward. She doesn't have a straw, so
She has to finish it.
she's trying to find a way to get this liquor out of this dude's fucking nutsack. It was the awkward shit, but hilarious. And then I was like, I tapped one dude on the shoulder, what is this? And he's like, this is fucking bird bath, man. That shit will forever be ingrained in my memory.
Dude, it's
I love
fucking
it.
amazing. Have you ever heard the
No,
bird
that's
bath?
a new one for me.
Dude, it's
And-
fucking
good.
awesome. It's fucking awesome.
Pretty innovative.
If you can get a dumb, college-educated bitch to drink fucking liquor out of your nutsack,
Yep.
Yeah. And
You're
I
winning.
would like to do it. We should do it as a prank, because I haven't took a bath in like 2 days.
I haven't
We should have cum dumpster take a shot out of my testicles.
and I'm the
Oh,
faggot.
Just because.
And I'm the faggot.
Fuck the bird bath. I call this one the water fountain.
Yeah.
I literally took a fucking
I took
vodka
two.
enema and I'm about to shit in your mouth.
So sue me
call it
if
the
I have
fireman.
46 chromosomes.
I made a note about this. I don't know how funny it's gonna be, but you said the clarinet is a way to give a dude a blowjob. You remember that?
Oh yeah, I was just
It was funny because
motioning it. You use both hands.
yeah, you're double fisting a dick, and then
Yeah.
you still have the head of the dick in your mouth, the fucking clarinet. And then we also came up with a fucking sex move called the car wash.
Yeah.
The car wash is fucking.
It was innovated between a lot
We
of
can
people.
thank a gay man for that, can't
Yeah,
we?
y'all had it all down, and I was like, you should lay the bitch on a skateboard. And
Yeah.
Just roll
Yeah.
it through.
So basically, a female is on a skateboard, and it's the exact same. I'm painting the picture like it's a car wash.
Yeah.
All right. So there's the whole enclosed area.
She puts her money in.
Yeah. She pays her $5 to a guy. All right. There's two guys facing each other, and they're pissing on her as she's rolling through.
The rinse.
Yeah. The rinse. The next two guys are jerking off on her. The suds. The suds. There are two big giant fucking black dudes with giant hammy cocks fucking smacking her around.
Yep.
The beater brush.
Yep.
And then
Absolutely.
you have two more dudes pissing on her again.
The rinse.
The rinse again. You get the
What
suds out.
comes next?
And then, as she's leaving, you have the biggest, fattest O-line looking motherfucker farting in her face for the dry.
Yep. And the person on the skateboard's name? 863 Monster. You piece of shit.
I hope you're cute.
That's
because
why you hate it, because we tell the truth.
Because you're a part of our car wash.
we know it's freckle dick. You, son
You
of a
invented
bitch.
that move. Lop this liquor out of my ballsack bowl.
Another thing in the Bear Dictionary is treasures.
Good God.
This is actually something our producer McFaddy created. Was when you're in a pool.
Yep.
When
Treasure hunting.
When you're in a pool and there's nothing but dudes, you gotta make the best of a bad situation. Just fucking finger each other in the butt through their board shorts. Like, and what you do is when you it's gay as shit unless you come out of the water screaming treasures.
I was unaware of this, and I had regular jean shorts on. He comes up and says, treasures, and I was completely freaked the fuck out.
Like, what is he gonna do?
And we were at the apartment pool back in the day, and I took a quarter out of my pocket from underneath the water, and I slammed it on the top of his head on the edge, and I thought it would just fall in the water. I've never seen a quarter bounce. The quarter bounced like 36 inches, 3 feet in the fucking air, and he's like, he just grabs his fucking head.
You
and goes in the
fingered me,
water.
bro. Dude.
Yeah.
Like the best example.
I didn't know quarters can bounce off people's heads, so try it sometime.
The best example I can give you is my roommate, Droopy Cock. He got treasured by McFaddy, and I've never heard a male scream this high pitched, get pissed off, and stomp out of a pool. It's just funny, man. Finger your friends in the pool. It's a lot of fun.
Especially if you're all dudes.
Go fucking treasure hunting, man. Get it. And the last one we have for
You're
our
not
bear.
going to tell anybody that you treasured me in the hot
Oh yeah,
tub.
at the fucking gay bash we had this weekend.
It's almost worse than a hot tub for some reason.
What if there's 4 guys in a hot tub and
it was
one
at
gets
a gay
treasured?
party. And it was at a gay party.
And apparently I'm the
Shout
gay
out
one.
to my old hot tub.
He's the
friend,
gay one 'cause he got
Buddha
fingered.
Christ.
Apparently I'm the gay one because when I got treasured, I didn't shout out treasure. I shouted out, ah! And that made me a big homo.
But
See, I've known these dudes so long that I'd be just like, really, bro? I'd sit there and take a whole
Your
fucking
finger
pinky, and then I'd be like, what
your
are you
finger
doing,
is
man?
breaching my asshole.
Yeah.
It's actually tickling my fucking sphincter area.
Come on, dude.
The last term we have for the night for the Bear
You know I got
Dictionary
hemorrhoids.
is Skyping. And this doesn't apply to everyone, but there are situations to where you can do it and it's still kind of funny, i.e. movie theaters or basic training.
Okay, Skyping can apply to anybody that has a public restroom where all the stalls face directly opposite from the row of sinks with the mirror in front of it.
Right.
And pretty much Skyping is where, okay, you're used to shitting in a stall. It's no big deal. You're not against being a public shitter. You just do your business. And you know that who said bros in there are the same way. So you just leave the door wide open, and you know that you got a bro and the stall over there, and you want to catch up on your daily activities. So you got the mirror right there. You both got trout dropped, but you're both squatting taking the big dudes. So you can't really see anything.
No,
it's not
you,
gay.
you see like shoulder up in the mirrors. because
Exactly.
The mirrors aren't on
So
the
basically,
ground.
you're sitting in one stall, looking through the mirror, talking to your bro in another stall.
That's how Skyping was invented. Those two genius
that-
cocksuckers were sitting on toilets.
Exactly.
And they're like, we
So-
should do this on the computer.
So, riddle me you, how is that different from talking to somebody on a laptop? Because honestly, from like chest
Yeah,
down,
it's
you got
shoulder
no
up, man.
clue what they're doing.
I agree.
And so it's more of a brotherly thing, if you will, because you smell exactly what they're doing, so you can trust that motherfucker.
I agree.
Skyping.
Skyping.
I like it.
That really that completes like my whole recap of my week. And so moving on from weekly recaps, we have 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
I went to the hospital.
You're
my
making
week.
notes over there. It looks like it says ISW nigger. Like I have no idea. And you're making me saying hard R like
Wait.
I'm an asshole, but I have no
Wait.
Oh,
idea.
no, I'm just doodling.
Does that say not safe for work, like you're looking at black porn?
No, it
Or-
just says black nigger.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Awesome.
So it's redundant.
Yeah. That's the joke.
Dirtbag used to be a former Klans member.
No, I'm not. I'm really not racist. It's
He's
just-
not
It's a
racist, he's just a
fucking-
Florida Gator
I
fan.
love tag words. Hell yeah.
It's
Elon
a-
was a bad motherfucker and he's
it's a-
black as night.
It's fucking absurd, dude. Like grow up, man. Get over it.
No, I love those words, the magic words that make everyone uncomfortable. Just
Dig
because
nog?
they make yeah.
I heard that shit today. I was like, oh, it was making me. I was like,
That's
oh.
Just because it makes people uncomfortable, you make me want to say it more. If it didn't make you uncomfortable, I wouldn't say the motherfuckers.
That's true.
You hear that, kike? you kike, cunt, nigger, Jew, fuck. Pussy.
So
man,
that's
why do you gotta double
that's
type
a
the Jew in
black
that?
Jew that you can fly on the end of a string, by the way.
Yeah, what was it? Sheeny?
The Sheeny curse?
Yeah. My grandma used to say to get the sheeny curse. Anyways, I'm done.
See, my grandmother, she's not
We're bringing it
racist,
back.
but she used to bring, up the term, a broken beer bottle used to be a nigger knife.
Yeah, you hear old people say shit like that. And
How
it's
can you
like,
say your grandparents not racist? They're obviously in the decade of racism.
No. I
They're
mean,
not all hairspray fucking dancing around like trying to get them on TV.
She can go into a Sears and she can, Jew down the guy to give her a better price on the TV.
Right.
It's science.
It's common science.
Common science.
I love the word Jew.
That's one
It's-
we should
it's-
put in our fair dictionary too.
Common science.
Because you can't say Jew and be called racist. Because it's literally half of Jewish.
Common science is whenever somebody should have the realization that science trumps anything.
Right.
And it's a funny phrase because Nerd Dick actually invented it on, I want to say accident.
Nerd
And you
invented common science.
You will
Get the fuck out of here.
No. Like the whole when people say yeah it's common sense, he'll say yeah it's common science, and like he coined it like in our group of friends, and I think he said it on accident, but we made fun of him so much about like fucking up.
I have no clue now, like, cause I've been making fun of it so much about it, and it's such a popular word. I have no clue if I said it on purpose or accident now
It's
because.
just like Jesus. The shit was written down so long ago that no one remembers if it's real
But
or
I
not.
keep saying that I said it on
All right,
purpose.
guys.
Dumb people will
All right,
believe
guys,
you.
listen up.
Full
I
circle.
don't want 4 different versions of how this happened.
Common science. Big Bang Theory.
But it was pretty much we're driving my green Civic at the time. It was me and Plex.
Do you remember the conversation?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I don't.
And
All right.
we're driving my green car back to the house. We were roommates at one time. And what happened was I hit every single green light to the house. And then we get to the house, we change the clothes, we shower up. We're going to a party at your house, and we decided to take his truck back over to old where he lives at now. And while we're riding back over there, we hit every single red light there.
I remember the story. You wait, hold on.
Yawn.
No, wait. He took his green car all the way back to where they lived,
This car
and then
looked
and
like
hit
the
and hit
Batmobile.
every green light. On the way back, they took his red truck and hit every red light on the way back.
And he's getting mad, yelling. He goes, "Dude, how the fuck is this possible?" I'm like, "Dude, it's common science. You drive a red truck, so you hit every red light." I drive a green car, so and that's when it started from there. And then-
There's no. I'm sorry if I had build up, but there's no climax. But that was just where the term.
I would have said it's coincidence.
Coincidence.
Long story short, if you really want to
Long
piss off
story
a
long.
Christian fundamentalist, when they sneeze, you say science bless you.
Bill Nye.
And they don't know what
And
to
they
say.
look at you and go, fuck off. And then you go, hey!
That's not very Christianly of you.
Oh.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I'm allowed to say that. You're not allowed to use that word, Christian.
Man,
I donate to your fake church.
I
That's a
don't.
lie.
You guys want to call it a night?
Let's call it a night.
All right. Well, anyways, this is Cub Scout.
863 Monster. I mean dirtbag.
A63 monster. I meant nerd dick.
Wait, cum/dumpster?
It's not a slash, you fucking retard.
Okay,
It's a hyphen.
Hyphen? Sorry,
Like I
I'm a
said.
hyphenated dumpster.
I'm a hyphenated dumpster.
I'm a hymenated dumpster.
Well, I hope you liked it, A63 monster.
Yeah.
I hope we stayed on topic.
Yeah,
just a
did we
little
stay on
bit.
topic?
We
Have a good
tried.
night.
Fuck off.